Spending $130 on sake is the most logical decision you'll make this year. Most people see a luxury label, I see a molecular masterpiece. Machines can build volume, but they physically cannot brew. This level of 8K resolution purity. I have the biochemistry to prove that 13 times. The price is actually a bargain for your brain's reward system. As a pharmacist and sake sommelier, I'm here to audit the logic behind Tenku. Today, you stop guessing and start investing in high-definition satisfaction. To make this breakdown concrete, I'm using two iconic bottles from Hakutsuru. The Tenku Junmai Daiginjo at 17,000 yen and the Tokusen Tokubetsu Junmai at 1,155 yen. Let's decode why this 15-fold price gap is actually a scientific bargain. Think of this as your professional protocol to the peak of the sake world. We aren't just drinking, we are auditing the value in 3 layers. Rule 1, the Special A Terroir. Why one tiny village is the Grand Cru source for your highest satisfaction. Rule 2, Nakadori Precision. The secret to capturing the golden heart of the liquid for a silk-like texture. Rule 3, Ester Biochemistry. The molecular magic that triggers your brain's peak reward system. 1 map, 0 guessing. Let's decode the first rule. Let's be honest, a $10 bottle is a technological miracle. It's a reliable partner that brings joy to your Tuesday night. Pizza or a casual burger. It's consistent, high-performance engineering for your daily life. But the 130 Tenku belongs to a different universe of biology and passion. If the $10 bottle is a grainy, nostalgic photo, Tenku is 8K resolution, where you can see the texture of every petal. You aren't just paying for more alcohol. You are paying for the quiet luxury that machines physically cannot reach. One is built to fill your glass, the other is crafted to reset your soul. Now let me audit the 3 specific rules that make this 13x price gap. A bargain for your brain. Rule 1. Perfection starts at the Special A field. The $10 Tokusen uses high-quality rice from across the prefecture. It is a reliable student who gets top grades every time. But Tenku acts like a diamond hunter in one tiny village. Miki City Yokawacho is the Grand Cru soil of Japan. The special clay soil forces rice to grow a massive heart. We call this Shinpaku, meaning the white starch center of the grain. Machines wash the $10 rice to prioritize speed and volume. But for Tenku, artisans wash every single grain by hand. They use a stopwatch to manage moisture by the second. Even a 1% difference in water can ruin the batch. Artisans choose 0 mistakes over easy mass production. Now look at the polishing ratio on the back label. You are paying for the 62% of rice turned into dust. But that dust contains the zatsumi, meaning the noise of fat and protein. By discarding the noise, we extract the diamond of flavor. Imagine the deep silence as this. Crystal clear liquid heals your soul after your hardest month of the year. Safe default. For a life-changing gift, always look for the Special A tag. Rule 2. Precision of extraction creates the ultimate texture. The $10 bottle uses the entire batch to keep the price friendly. But for Tenku, artisans capture the golden moment of the press. As sake is squeezed, the quality changes every minute. Look for the word Nakadori, meaning the heart of the liquid. Tenku discards 70% to save only this middle portion. This creates a liquid silk texture that is exceptionally smooth. In the pharmacy, we seek purity for your safety. In Tenku, artisans seek precision for your pure pleasure. It is a level of smoothness that machines cannot easily replicate. Imagine the quiet prestige as this liquid silk crowns your biggest career win. Safe default. To guarantee that undisputed liquid silk texture, always look for the word Nakadori. Wait, close your eyes for a second and imagine the scent. The $130 Tenku hits you like a high-end perfume boutique fresh melons, green apples, and morning dew. But the $10 bottle? It smells honest and earthy, like a warm bowl of steamed rice. Here is the logic puzzle. Both bottles use the same basic ingredients, rice and water. So where did the fruit garden come from? The secret isn't in the soil. It's in the invisible bio-design of the fermentation. Artisans manipulate the yeast's stress levels, like master conductors, to create these elegant fruit notes from nothing. It's not magic, it's extreme molecular control. Let's audit the chemistry behind that heavenly scent and why your brain finds it so addictive. Rule 3. Temperature and purity act as a volume knob for your brain. Tenku is rich in delicate esters, meaning apple and melon aroma molecules. Pharmacists know these molecules are unstable and break under heat. This is why we chill Tenku to preserve the high-definition aroma. But here is the scientific secret of your tongue. We all have TRPM5, meaning a sensor that detects sweetness. This sensor only wakes up as the liquid warms toward body temperature. In the $10 bottle, Zatsumi acts like static noise on a radio. This noise blocks your sensors from detecting the true sweetness of rice. But Tenku removes the noise, creating a noise-canceling effect for your tongue. Without noise, your brain detects the pure starch signals instantly. This triggers a massive release of dopamine and peak satisfaction. Imagine the rush of clarity as your brain finally hears the pure silence of rice. Safe default, use a thin wine glass to catch these high-definition signals. In America, many drink budget sake ice cold to hide the burn. They treat the fridge as a shield against low-quality flavor. But you chill Tenku for the opposite reason, to reveal beauty. Cold temperatures act as a spotlight for its 8K fruit aromas. In Europe, wine lovers seek sharp acid to clean the tongue. They are shocked by Tenku's translucent, weightless umami. It feels like liquid light rather than a heavy grape drink. In Asia, Tenku is the ultimate status of a master's pride. It represents the pinnacle of what human patience can achieve. When you open this bottle, you join a global elite circle. You stop drinking rice wine and start experiencing liquid art. I remember visiting a quiet, high-end sake bar after a brutal week of endless deadlines. My brain was exhausted and my senses were blurred by stress. I decided to invest in a masterpiece, a special bottle priced at well over $100. I sat there in complete, heavy silence as the first glass was poured. The first sip was not just a flavor, it was a system reset. It felt like the static noise in my head suddenly vanished. A $10 sake is the warm, reliable hug of a home-cooked meal. It fills your stomach and supports your daily life. But a $100 sake is the reset button for your soul. It is the difference between hearing a radio and a live orchestra. In the orchestra, you can hear the breath of every single musician. In that glass, I could feel the pulse of every artisan's hand. Science proves that this purity triggers a deeper level of satisfaction. This is not just expensive water. It is a clear message to yourself. I have achieved something great. A bottle like this, or a bottle like Tenku, is the trophy your brain has earned through hard work. Never look down on the $10 bottle. It is not just cheap. It is a miracle of modern engineering. Think of it this way, the $130 bottle is a one-of-a-kind painting, but the $10 bottle is a high-speed train built for perfect precision at scale. Huge brewers use space-grade sensors to monitor every single drop. They manage temperature to the last decimal to ensure zero flaws. By using 100% Yamada Nishiki, the king of rice, they build a solid umami infrastructure. It doesn't scream for your attention, it quietly supports your food. It is the reliable safety net for your pizza, your burger, and your daily life. Expensive sake is a luxury, but $10 sake is a high-performance partner. Seeing this hidden logic is the real mark of a sake genius. Do not ruin your $130 investment with a thick ceramic cup. Thick edges act like a muffler for the delicate silk texture. Artisans spent months removing friction, so don't hide it with clay. Use a thin wine glass to act as a satellite dish for aromas. The curve concentrates the rising molecules directly into your sensory system. Finally, do not buy a liquid zombie from a warm, bright shelf. Premium sake has no expiration date, but it has a peak reward window. Check the bottling date to ensure the fruity esters are still alive. Freshness is the common language for every smart auditor. Protect your glass to receive the full high-definition clarity you paid for. Stop guessing and start choosing with the precision of a decoder. You have worked hard, so invest in a moment of perfection. A $130 bottle is not a luxury, it is your trophy. Download the 60-second sake visual decoder at the link below. It is my gift to ensure your next investment is successful. Subscribe to find the why behind the world's best bottles. I will keep decoding the science to protect your palate. Tomorrow starts with water, so drink your Yawaragi Mizu tonight. Stay curious. Kanpai! Logic is the best pairing.
Thank you for watching Sake Visually. Subscribe for more visual sake guide. And now, kanpai!